Hi everyone, this is journal number 2, and for the second unit this semester we have the topic of filmography, and that's something that I love. I love watching movies, I love watching TV, I love everything about filmography, and I think that it was a really nice topic to talk in classes because we had to read some more technical things that we don't get we don't usually get the opportunity to know when you are studying a career like pedagogy. And it was nice to see a selection of movies that through different, it's like we were learning things without even noticing through the movies, because every movie had a connection with the readings that we were doing, like Elephant for the camera shots, and we learned a lot of vocabulary that it's more technical and belongs to the filmography world than anything. And also it helped us to make the connection between what the directors want us to see and what we actually get from the movies. I think it's very different what we get from the movies from what the directors want to show us, because everyone gets something different from a movie, and it's a topic that everyone can have a different opinion of on a movie that a group of people watch. So maybe it wasn't as much as other units that we have seen in learning like vocabulary, culture, but it helped us to learn new vocabulary that it's more technical, but it's also helpful to incorporate in conversations and through the communication that we have. And also I would like to say that through movies we can teach a lot in classes, thinking when in the future when we are in the classroom. I think that through movies we can teach a lot of things, especially values and culture, that it's more accessible for students to see movies than to read a book or to go to exposition. And movies are a fun way to learn things. We cannot rely on the that what the movie is saying is true, because we know that everyone has a different opinion and everyone has a different point of view, and that is shown in movies also. So maybe a movie about an historical event is not 100% faithful to what happened, because the director wants to show something that maybe or may not be connected with what really happened. So I think it's good as a tool for the classroom, but we also need to teach children that there are a lot of things that we see in the movies that are fiction. It's just like when we saw the literature week, like everything, including like the autobiographies, can be fiction, because everything is seen from a point of view. So a different point of journal, since it's the last journal of the semester, I would like to talk about the experience of working of filming a movie. We had to make the remakes as a task for this unit, and I have to say that it was a lot of work, in the sense of like having to organize everything, to choose a movie, to choose the things that we wanted to show, to give them a cohesion and a coherence, so it could have like a timeline. It was difficult in that sense, but we learned a lot of language, like trying to take the script from the original movie, to adapt it to our time, to adapt it to our culture, to our language, or to a more accessible language. It was a lot of work, but it was we learned a lot about vocabulary, and also we learned a lot about how we work in groups, and the especially organization part. We everything is a lot of work, but it was really fun to work with, and I hope that this is not the last time that we don't do something like that. This has been a hard semester for everyone, and even if it's stressful to make the movie, it was fun to finish the semester like this. And I really appreciate the opportunity that the teachers gave us to do something like this, because it's a hard work, but it's really fun. Thank you so much for watching this journal, and see you next semester.